Alright guys, so it's first thing in the morning. I'm going to do my fasted cardio now, 40 minutes walking just on an incline on a treadmill. I got a lot to talk about. It's week 7, a lot's changed. So yeah, I'll talk about that later, but I got to get my fasted cardio done first, so I'll see you in a bit. I just got back from fasted cardio now. It feels so much better once you've done it. Honestly, it's the best thing in the morning. And it's the best way to burn fat, so make sure you do it because I'm telling you to. But anyway, it's week 7 now. I weighed in this morning 83.2 kilos, so just about 10 kilos I've dropped in 6 weeks and a bit now because it's Wednesday today, so that's crazy amount. I wasn't planning, I'm not trying to lose weight, but if my body's saying I don't need it, then I don't need it. So yeah, I'm smashing my protein every day so I'm not losing muscle. I'm minimising it as much as possible. But anyway, today chest and back and a little bit of arms, so it's going to be one of those days where it's just going to be a massive pump. It's opposite week, so like I said last week, it's meant to be on week 6, but I was ill last week and I was just getting back into training, so I just done my stimulate week, I think it is, and it's just simple sets and reps, that is, but this is more intense. So I've switched them to around, so week 7 is now my opposite week, and then I'm going to carry on the plan from week 8 onwards as it should be. So this is the only thing that's changed for me, but you've got to make it suit yourself. But anyway, so it's been good so far. I smashed legs and then I done shoulders and abs on Tuesday, so yeah, it's going good so far. Intense, getting a good pump, it's really good. Yeah, but with my physique, as an update, my body fat percentage on the caliper, like I said, I've always used it. I don't care about the number. I know it's completely wrong because it says I'm 7% body fat, which obviously I'm not, as I'll show you later what I look like. But anyway, I've used it all the time, so it's consistent for me because I know if it's going up or down my body fat. So it went from starting, I was 12% 6 weeks ago. 3 weeks in, I was then 9.5%. Now again I've dropped again to 7%, so I know anyway that I've dropped 5% body fat. I might still be 20% body fat, but I know I've dropped 5%. But the weigh-in scale, the one that measures it for me, has said that I've dropped from starting at 22% body fat down to 19.5, again down to 17. So I'm guessing it's somewhere between halfway between them two, because that's a bit too extreme saying I'm a bit too fat, because I know I'm not that bad. And then I've got the 7%, which is saying I'm way too extreme again. So I think it's somewhere in the middle, so I'm going to say I'm around 13%, something like that. I don't know. You can be the judge of that, you can comment if I'm wrong, I don't mind. But anyway, I don't really care, I just care what I look like in the mirror. And this week I'm seeing massive progress in the way I'm tightening up. I'm looking much better. The dog's doing my head in. Yeah, but that's it, that's the physique update. Everything's going as planned now. Obviously I missed a week, but I think I'm just going to add on a week at the end just to make up for it. But I'm still going to show you the 12 weeks as it is and how much progress I make in the 12 weeks. I can't talk. Right, I'm going for a shower now because I got to go to college, and then after that I'm going to go train, and I'll show you that because that's going to be a hell of a pump. Chest, back and arms.
Alright, so this is going to be a superset session, so it's the opposite muscle groups working with each other. So the first exercise is going to be bench press with a barbell, obviously. And it's going to be rep raise, it's going to be 4 supersets with bent over rows. I'm going to use the same weight, I'm going to take it straight off the bench and I'm going to go straight into bent over rows. 10 reps on both exercises, well around there, just go to failure. So 4 supersets. I'll explain later why I do this type of session in the opposite muscle groups, agonists and antagonists. But yeah, so I'm just going to go 4 supersets and 10 reps on each exercise. Alright, so second exercise is on the machines now. So we've done a bit of free weights, compounds, so now it's more isolation. We've got a chest press machine and a rowing machine. Yeah, you've done for sure. Yeah, so higher reps, 12 reps on each this time. Still 4 supersets, working the opposites. So it's going to be rows first, then superset with chest press. Is another superset with chest and back. So you're starting off with pull downs with a cable, so a cable and pull down, 12 to 15 reps. Just go for the pump and the squeeze obviously. So and then superset that would just get up, cable flies, lighten the weight, do some cable flies. Just think about the contraction, 12 to 15 reps. Only 3 supersets this time.
Get down to the baseline.
Last exercise is moving on to arms now, just to finish. Only 4 sets altogether, supersets, twice and twice. Start off with cable rope extensions, 12 to 15 reps, and then superset here with the
reverse hammer curls,
dumbbells. So I'll explain where they are on a different video, so you'll see where they are now.
And go live.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram actually, check it out, I've explained it all, so yeah. 4 sets, finish. Come get him in, put him on.
Get down to the baseline.
Alright guys, so I'm home now. I just finished editing the video. I'm really chuffed with how things are, considering I've missed like 1.5 weeks of training due to illness and stuff, as I've explained already. You don't need to hear all this again. Yeah, but I'm chuffed with how things are going. I'm feeling really vascular, what I thought I would be. I'm seeing veins where I've never seen veins before. I'm feeling a lot tighter, a lot leaner. The only thing that's not coming in yet is my abs, which are always last to come in, so they'll be coming. It's just the way my body works. Some people are different, you know, some people get abs straight away. I don't, because, you know, someone doesn't like me and doesn't want me to have abs and doesn't want me to look like I lift. So yeah, but I'm really feeling good about it. But what I was going to talk to you about now, I'm going to show you my physique, I'm going to show you the video, and as I show you the video of what I look like now, just a full physique update, I'm going to talk about why I do this opposite week and what's the reasoning behind it and the science and blah blah blah. If you don't know already, muscles work in groups or pairs, and that means basically that when you're targeting a muscle like the chest or the back or whatever, you've always got the other muscles in your body are playing a part, playing a role, and they have their roles when. So you have the agonist muscle, which is the primary mover, which is the one you're targeting, and then you've got the antagonist, which is the one that works in pairs with that group that you're targeting. So say now you're targeting the pecs like I was today, just to give you an example. So you're doing the bench press, you've got the primary mover, which is the pecs. They're going to be concentrically contracting, which means the muscle is shortening as you contract. And then you've got the antagonist muscle, which is the lats, and they're going to be lengthening as they contract, which means they're eccentrically contracting. So that's the science behind it. So basically what will happen is now when you do supersetting, which is an intensity technique in itself, you're going to be creating you're going to be creating reps of contractions on the chest. So you're bench pressing, you're always concentrically contracting, blood is going to be rushing to the muscle, you're going to be pumping up the pecs, they're going to be screaming, they're going to be, you know, they're going to be tightening, and that's the purpose. So you're going to be jumping up then, you're taking the barbell down, you're chucking it on the bench, and now you're going to be rowing it. So now the roles are reversed. So you've got the lats concentrically contracting, which they are going to be tightening, and then you've got the pecs which are stretching. So you've got this massive stretch now where they've just been worked and they've been tightened, so they're getting stretched. The lats are getting squeezed together, so you've got this opposite effect now of both of the muscles are now going to be so pumped and there's blood rushing to both groups, instead of just, if you're doing chest and triceps, so say you're just doing chest, they're just going to be, your chest is going to be tightened, and nothing's going to be stretching it. So when you're doing this opposite week, you're going to have, by the end of it, you're going to be so pumped in both areas, in the agonist and antagonist muscles, that they're going to be just pulling each other apart. And this is a great way to get, you know, striations in your muscles, to really like lean out and just get that separation that you wouldn't get from just doing normal reps and normal sets. You've got to be smart about it. You can't do this every week. It's just like you know, it's classic, it's cliche saying shock the body. You can use it now and then as a technique just to shock your body into getting that separation that will really help and make you look much better than what you should, really, if you're just going to be doing normal reps. So yeah, that's the science behind it. You're just gonna, and it's gonna be hell of a pump, because you're getting this massive contraction when you're doing these reps, and you know, against weight, when you're doing bench press or rows or anything flies, you know, like I was doing lat pull down, and then you're getting this stretch then when you do the opposite muscles. So it's just a great feeling, and it gives you hell of a pump. So that's the science behind it. All my weeks have science behind them. You know, they're not just random sets, reps or intensity techniques. They are there for a purpose and they do work. So yeah, I'm chuffed with it at the moment. Can't wait now, week 7, so I'm going to finish this opposite week off, and then it's straight into my insanity weekend, and that's the most intense of them all, why it's called insanity, and you'll find out next week. So subscribe. Videos coming out every day now. I'm getting back on it. I've been lazy lately, I've been pathetic, so yeah, make sure you subscribe, because there's more videos coming, and I'm going to get absolutely shredded by summer. So if you want to join me, just message me on any of my social medias, you know, they come up at the end. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit.